Hey beauties, it's your girl K-Matt here and welcome back to the Beauty Hour with K-Matt. If it's your first time here, thank you so much for joining me. And if you've been here before and you know your way around, thank you so much for coming back, girl. Today's look, I wanted to keep it very, very traditional. You guys know that Valentine's Day is coming up, so why not do a Valentine's Day look? I kind of wanted to switch it up a little bit and incorporate some glitter, and I think it adds so much flavor. Glitter is fun to work with. It's a little messy, but once you get the hang of it, it's really, really fun to work with. As always, I'm gonna put all the products description that did not know. As always, I'm going to put all of the products in the description box below so you know what products I use and where you can go and purchase them. Before we get into this video though, make sure you subscribe to the Beauty Hour so that you can officially be a part of the Beauty Hour family. We would love to have you, welcome you with open arms. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and if you never want to miss any uploads from me and you want to be notified the second that I hit send on my videos and they upload, just hit the little bell right next to the subscribe button so that you can be notified. Make sure you're following me on social media at IamKMatt on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, yeah, all of those. So let's get right into the video. Alright you guys, so I'm going to start off by highlighting under my brows, and I'm using my concealer in the shade Toffee. Now I'm using my e.l.f. concealer brush, and I really love using this concealer brush because I can get really up close and personal to get in there and blend out that highlight. So now taking my dark brown eye pencil, I am just filling in my brows. Not doing anything special, I'm just really letting the concealer do all of the work for me. Just blending out all of that concealer that I put on my eyes and on top. You want to make sure you blend it out and you have a flat surface so you can get ready for your next step of applying your eyeshadow. Now I'm going in with the box of Crayons palette. I'm using the light pink shade in there as my crease color, and as you can see, I'm using windshield wiper circular motions to put that color all over my crease. I am so sorry that I didn't show you guys which color I chose from my Morphe 35B palette, but I'm using the very bright, vibrant pink that's in that palette to go right on top of the light pink shade. Sorry I didn't show you guys these next steps, but I'm putting a purple all over my lids, and then I'm going back in with the light pink shade and I'm putting that right under my brows. Alright, so using that same concealer that I used to prime my eyes and highlight under my brows, I'm taking it and I'm cutting my crease. And so with this step, you want to be extremely precise. You want to take it very slow, contrary to what the video is showing you guys because it is sped up. But I'm being very careful in my placement of the concealer because this step is determining how my next step is going to look. Also want to remember that when you're cutting your crease, you want to keep your layer of concealer very thin. You don't want thick concealer all over your eyes because it would make it very hard to apply the eyeshadow or the glitter or whatever you're using next onto your eyes. For this next step, I'm using that same light pink shade that we started off with, and I'm putting that over the concealer that I just put all over my eyelids. Using my NYX glitter glue, I am putting that all over the area that I just put the light pink and where I cut my crease at. I'm being very precise with this as well because this is going to be the base for the glitter that I apply. Now for the fun part. So I am applying my glitter with a flat brush, kind of like the concealer brush I use for under my eyebrows, and I'm just taking the glitter and I'm just placing it right over the glitter glue. I'm not swiping it, I'm literally just dipping my brush into the glitter and just tapping it onto my lids. Quick tip, if you have some fallout from the glitter, go ahead and put some Vaseline on the area and wipe it off. It'll come right off, trust me. Using my Artist Couture Diamond Glow powder in the shade Illuminati, I'm just adding it to my inner tear ducts just to kind of liven it up a little bit. I'm just going to smoke out my waterline with that pink shade that I used in my crease. And of course, I'm going to be adding in a little bit of black gel liner to my waterline as well. I'm also going to be adding some liquid liner to the top of my lids, and I'm using, as always, my NYX matte liner. Just a quick tip with trying to do wing liner with liquid liner. I know it can be very hard without a guide, and I personally am not able to do it yet without a guide there. So what I do is use some tape and I put it on the outer edge of my eyelids, and it just acts as a guide for me when I'm creating that perfect wing liner. So I went ahead and applied my lashes off camera so that I can get right into my foundation application. And of course, you guys know that I am using Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 368. It is my favorite go-to foundation. Make sure when you're applying your foundation that you are doing a thorough job of blending out that foundation. You do not want your foundation to look cakey or it to look like you have foundation on. Essentially, your foundation is supposed to look like your skin. For this step, I like to just take my foundation and put it on a small concealer brush and outline my brows. This is personally something that I like to do because I don't like that really bright effect that my concealer gives over my brows. Now we're about to go into the highlighting and contouring portion, and I'm using my concealer in the shade Toffee. I'm just highlighting the high points of my face, and now I'm going to take my damp beauty blender that I dampen with some water, and I'm going to take it and blend out that concealer. This is a very important step when highlighting and contouring. You have to make sure that you blend out that concealer because you do not want it to look cakey. Taking my Sacha Buttercup setting powder, and I am just putting that all over that highlight that I put on my face. And this step is important because you want to make sure you're setting that concealer. If you don't set concealer, it is prone to move throughout the day, and it's just not a good look. You want to make sure everything seamlessly blends. So setting it with setting powder is an important step. And now I'm just taking my big fleshy brush and just wiping away that powder off of my face. So now I'm taking my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish powder and I'm putting that all over my face to bring the warmth back into my face. Using my Black Radiance Contour palette, I'm taking the darkest shade in the palette to contour my face. The easiest way to explain the contour is make a 3 right on the side of your face. Now I'm just adding in a little blush to liven up my look just a little more, and I'm using MAC Raisin. And the part that everyone has been waiting for, adding in the highlight. I'm using Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder, and this is in the shade Illuminati. I kind of took it a little bit overboard for my liking with my highlight, so I went back with my fluffy brush and kind of toned it down just a little bit. Using my MAC Nightmoth pencil, which is my absolute favorite pencil, I am just outlining my lips before I go in with Colourpop Privacy Please, which is another one of my favorite liquid lipsticks. Alright beauties, that is the end of the tutorial, and I hope you really liked it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can be a part of the Beauty Hour family, and I'll see you in the next video.